Representative Pearson, you're not on the committee. We'll let you go next. Okay. As try to do this every time whenever we have somebody that's on the committee and someone's sitting out there, we try to bring them up so they don't have to sit there for the whole time. They may have lunch plans or whatever. Do we have a motion? We have a motion and a second. You're properly before the committee. You're recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. Before you is House Bill 2343, the Environmental Project Notification Act. Before I continue, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to request a roll call vote. And just thank you all, because this is actually my first bill that I am presenting here at the General Assembly. And to everyone, my entire family who's watching, my mom, my dad, brothers, nieces, nephews, District 86, thank you all for allowing me to serve you. My fiance who's here, Oshanae, thank you. My intern, Jermaine, Ian, thank you all for the opportunity to be of service. And I got to tell you, this is actually a simple bill. Y'all know we might disagree on a whole lot of things, a whole lot of times, but this bill simply will make information that's provided on the EPA's website as it relates to toxic release inventory facilities, information that's accessible on the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation's website. Most specifically, it amends Title 68, Chapter 101, and it says TDEC will create and maintain an informational tool on the department's website that provides data related to the presence of facilities that are required to submit toxic release inventory data to the Environmental Protection Agency pursuant to the Emergency Planning and Right to Know Act. This mechanism will be under Code 68, Title 68, Health, Safety, and Environmental Protection, and just adds a new section under Chapter 101 that codifies safety and environmental regulations. Simply stated, TDEC shall maintain this information to it publicly. It should be user-friendly and allow folks to look up the toxic release inventory facilities that are around their homes, construction sites, and receive notification if a project is coming down the pipe. The EPA, again, as I stated, has this information. It's a tool you could actually look up right now on its site, but we want to make it accessible to Tennesseans through the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation, which for a lot of us is just a little bit more accessible. If you look up brownfields, it's almost exact same thing that we did with brownfields. Brownfields oftentimes regulated by state, but receive a lot of federal support. This would look very similarly to the brownfield site, so it would not change that in my life. I do a lot of work in environmental justice. All of us, including even hearing Chairman Howell say he wants to represent his district, we all care about clean water, clean soil, clean air for our communities. This would do nothing more than make sure that our folks in our districts would just have access to this information on TDEC's website. 1 out of 5 people in Tennessee, that's rural and urban areas, live near these types of facilities, and we just want to provide that information. Before I wrap up here, Mr. Chairman, I'll just read the fiscal note. It's not significant. It says this: the EPA, through its Toxic Release Inventory Program or data bank of toxic releases by businesses with certain industries, is already able to track the release of harmful chemicals using annual reports provided by such businesses. This tool, it's a multiple data tool, is free of charge, can be used to convey toxic release data, and for our purposes, TDEC can use such tools to meet the requirements of this legislation and update data for such tools utilizing existing staff. Therefore, this legislation will result in no significant impact to state government outside of just providing more accessibility and information to our districts and rural areas, which I represent in District 86, as well as many of you. And so with that, Mr. Chairman, I renew my motion and will answer any questions.
Okay. First on the list, we have Chairman Todd.
Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move previous question.
Previous question's been called. Any objections? Seeing none, take the roll, Mr. Clerk, because Representative Pearson asked for a roll call vote. Take the roll.
Thank you, Chairman.
Representative Darby. Representative Fritz. Chairman Grills.
No.
Representative Holsey.
Aye.
Representative Jones.
Aye.
Representative Reedy.
No.
Representative Shaw.
Aye.
Representative Todd.
No.
Representative Travis. Mr. Chairman, 5 ayes, 3 noes.
On the floor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman and committee.
Takes us back